So here I wanted to just create a quick little video of a game I designed called Fliqochet, and kind of how it came about to be and everything like that. And I also want to show basically how the game's played, the basics of it, and the rules of it. And after that I'm going to create a couple of gameplay videos and just to show you what a real game looks like. So this here is one of the recent boards that I made here, and basically Fliqochet comes from, really its inspiration to me to make it was based on two games, and I think anyone looking at this board could probably guess that Crokinole is one of them. I live here in southern Ontario, which everyone knows Crokinole has its roots in Ontario. Ontario is basically Crokinole country. Definitely cottage country, where a lot of Crokinole gets played up at the cottage, and and as you can see here, here's some of my Crokinole boards here, and then also here's a couple of Fliqochet boards as well that I worked on. This here is the one I use a lot. It's my Liberty board, and it's got the Grateful Dead inspired insignia. And actually this one differs in the fact that the actual playing surface is a ½ inch board rather than the ½ inch that I use on the standard boards here. So each board has a scoring track right on there where you peg your points, and also a games counter to keep track of a full match. You need to win 4 games to win a match. So basically I played a lot of Crokinole, and I like to go to our local Legion, the 255 branch, and play shuffleboard. And obviously it's just not feasible to have a full shuffleboard table in your house, and this is much more portable. But I like the idea of shuffleboard. I like being able to shove the pucks down the board in attempt. So I like that long distance kind of throwing, but I also love Crokinole in that the lure of that 20 spot in the middle. In the Fliqochet it's called a drop. Now Fliqochet is head-to-head, so players will be playing in a head-to-head fashion, and I like that. Whereas obviously in shuffleboard, yes, it is head-to-head, but you're shooting downwards. In this way, players are on opposite ends of the board where they're trying to shoot down. Their section is actually down towards their opponent, and so I like that. There's a lot of interaction, I'd say, between the players' pucks. A lot of interaction. That's what I really like about it. In fact, there's even the shot itself. The Fliqochet shot is basically a shot where you're knocking your opponent's puck off the board in an attempt to peg points. That's in certain areas, certain things. So we'll get I'll get into that when I do the later in the video, when we do the basics and the rules and everything like that. So those are a couple of Fliqochet boards that I already made, and again some Crokinole's boards. And here's a couple boards that I'm working on right now. These are obviously just the actual playing surface, but tremendous amount of hours and work go into making each board. It's pretty much the same process that you would make any Crokinole playing surface out of. So that in itself is very time consuming, but it's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it. We've done a lot of play testing, and so far with the play testing, everyone has really enjoyed it. So this is kind of a game that I really hope appeals to Crokinole players.